Hello everyone, so today I'm making a video on how I make friendship bracelets, the simple chevron kind. I actually don't have like a thick one, but I do have this one here right now. This is a 4-strand chevron bracelet. It's very thin, but it's basically the same thing. Okay, this is my sister arm. Basically, they look like this. This is a 3-color one, and it's kind of worn out because she's been wearing it for a while, but yeah, thank you. But I have a few more on an Instagram account. I'll pop some pictures in the video so you can tell, but today I'm going to teach you how to make a 4-strand one, which is usually what people go for. So first of all, you're gonna need, I forgot the name of this, embroidery floss. This is my embroidery floss box, so it's a little bit messy, but I'll talk you through on how to do stuff. So first thing, pick your colors. I'm gonna pick 4 colors, and this is gonna be a bracelet for my grandma. So she really likes red and stuff, so I'm gonna pick this few red colors. So I picked my 4 colors. I'm gonna use these. As you can tell, oh god, as you can tell, my embroidery floss are just all over the place. I wrap them around with normal paper and tape. But anyways, so now, oh god, what I usually do is I grab the floss and I stretch it out, usually to a length of my arm's length. So I'll just measure it up around my arm's length. To be honest, it usually ends up being too much, but I'll rather have floss like too much than too little, so yeah. Then after I have this, I'll just measure up the other ones the same length. So after I have all of my 4 threads cut down, I'm just gonna find the middle. I'm gonna find the middle and then do a tiny loop. I know there's tutorials to make like something like a loop over here, and it kind of looks fancy, but I never really got up to learn that, and I really don't want to, so yeah. But if you want to, there's tutorials on YouTube. So yeah, just saying. I usually do a very big loop, but I don't recommend doing that big because then the bracelet will just look wonky on the arm. Just a loop. And then I have this book here because I don't have a clipboard. So I usually use this tiny notebook. This is another bracelet I'm doing, and one of these. So I just clip it to the book like this. Also, you can change how many strands you want, and it'll change the thickness of the bracelet. I'm doing 4 because usually that's kind of the ones that you see on the, you know, Tumblr and Pinterest bracelet ones, but you can do, I think minimal is 2 and max, I don't know, I have no idea. Okay, now just arrange your colors as you want them for order. I'm gonna do like red, maybe orange, pink, and yellow, maybe, or maybe, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do red, pink, orange, and yellow, and I'm gonna walk you through this. Very easy after you get the hang of it. And after you learn how to knot, it's about practice. So I'm just gonna pull this aside. We'll need it later. We're basically gonna mirror everything we do this side on this side. But first I just wanna show you the knots that you're gonna need for this. So this is a 4 knot. You grab your string and you do a 4. You walk it underneath and then you pull. That's a forward knot. A backward knot, the same thing, but it's backwards. So you have your string. This is the one that's going around. It's like a backward 4. You pull it. This is a backward knot. So you're gonna need these 2 knots for doing this bracelet. So a chevron pattern is the ones that go like this. So it's like the end of an arrow. And basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna knot this strand, on these until it meets the middle. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side and then tie it. And then eventually it'll start forming multiple ones. So you have your colors laid out. You're gonna do 4 knot because it's coming this side to this. I'm gonna put these aside. Grab first color, do a 4, grab it, and then pull. And every time you do 2 knots on every string. So if I say you knot 3 times, it means you knot like twice per string. Do the same thing. Grab it, do a 4, and pull. Then next color. Doesn't matter if it's like kind of messed up in here, you just pull it and then eventually it'll turn out nice. Okay, so have this 4 and pull. Same thing. 4, pull. Last color. 4, pull, and pull. I've been doing these bracelets for a while now, so I kind of have it automatic doing the knots, but I'll try not to do that. Of course, this is a tutorial, I'm teaching you. Okay, so the same thing on this side. I'm gonna divide my colors so it mirrors. You can do different. The bracelet will look kind of funny. It will look definitely like peculiar, but I like having the same thing on the same side. So same thing here, except we doing a backward knot, not a forward knot, which is a backward 4. So I'm gonna pull these aside. You grab your color and do a backward 4. Grab it here and pull. Same thing. Move to your next. Backward 4. Pull. Backward 4. Pull. Last one. Backward. Pull. Backward. Pull. Then, when you get in the middle, you're gonna want to tie these 2 together. You can do a backward knot or a front knot. I forgot how the other one's called. Yeah, whatever. You can do any kind of knot. I can do this one. 4 knot. And then when you're done, you will want to switch them like this. I'm not sure why, but that's how I learned to do it, so that's how I do it. So now, as you notice, you have the color that was on top on the bottom, and then you have your next colors laid out like this. And we're gonna basically repeat the same thing with this color. We're going to knot 3 times, this color 3 times, and then tie them in the middle. And that's basically the rest of the bracelet until the end. But I'm gonna do one more row with you so you'll learn better. Okay, so I usually just like pull this aside. And okay, first color, 4, pull, 4, pull, pull it, push to the side. Next color, 4, grab it, like this, pull, grab it, pull. Make sure the color is actually around the thread. Sometimes it happens, I don't know how, but this color actually like tangles around this one and it ends up showing. So to fix it, you just unmake the knot, yeah, and redo it. I think that was the second one, I'm not sure. I think so, yeah. Last color, 4, pull, 4, pull, and then we got to the middle. The beginning of the bracelet usually looks very wonky. Right now mine looks like this, but eventually as you knot, it'll start to look better. So don't think you're doing it wrong. If it looks wonky, you're doing it right. Okay, I'm gonna push this aside. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Grab our first color, a backward 4, pull, same thing, backward 4, and pull. Next color, backward 4, pull, yes, backward 4, pull. Last one, backward 4, pull, and pull. And then when you get to the middle, just do a forward knot or a backward knot. I actually learned doing a backward knot, but whatever. And then switch the knots. And that's it. And then you just keep going. Let me show you more or less how it is. It's kind of showing, you know? And yeah, that's it. Then you just keep going till the end. Recommend you putting a YouTube video, listen to a podcast, watch a movie, pray the rosary, I don't know, do your thing. And then after a while, you're gonna have a bracelet. Usually I do around 12.5 centimeters long, so like around here, a bracelet. And it's usually more or less the length of a normal wrist. Not my wrist is very thin, as you can tell by this bracelet. It's too big. I made this and I failed doing it to my size, so. But usually wrists are around 12.5 centimeters, which I'll put here the feet inch length. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little more and I'm gonna try to show you how to end the bracelet, or at least how I do it. So see you later. Okay, so I have a row made, done, and this is how it looks like. Hold on, I'm just gonna try to fix it. Frame it, okay. So, yes, it does look a little bit wonky, especially the yellow one, but eventually you'll pull it and it'll look fine. So, this is how it should start looking, and yeah, just keep doing it until you get till your desired length. And I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. It's been like an hour more or less, and I've done all of this. This has around like 13 centimeters more or less. I'm not sure, it depends. The length of your bracelet depends on the size of the loop, and obviously it depends on the wrist of the person. For me, this will be very big, as you can tell. So, but for my grandma has it something like bigger, so it would fit better. So I would recommend you to keep fitting this into the arm of the person you're gonna give it to. But yeah, that's trial and error detail. So I'm just gonna show you how I finish my bracelets. I don't think it's the best way but that's how I do it. I know there's ways to make it adjustable, because the way I do it, it's by tying it up, and then maybe for taking it off, it would be with the scissor. It depends, but what I usually do is I grab the ends, and I just make a knot on the bottom here. You can try braiding it. You can try doing like a fishtail braid, or maybe like a braid if you have 3 strands, or a 4-strand braid. I don't know how to make one. But yeah, I just tie it. I try to use as much as the floss as possible, so it has room for the person to adjust. And then after I make this side, I try to make the other one the same length, so it looks nice. So something like this. And then I get a pair of scissors and I just cut it off. Like this. And that will be my finished bracelet. As you could tell, not much was left of strand, but also I don't know if it's gonna fit perfectly on her arm, but I have it done. This is how it looks like. Try to make it focus. This is a 8 strand, but 4 colors basically. And yeah, that's how you make one of these. As you can tell, it's pretty simple. Instructions are simple. It just takes a while, like a little bit of time. Yeah, I've been trying other bracelets. I have this one, which has diamonds. This was my first one, so it's kind of wonky. Also, I've been trying a heart pattern one, which if I succeed, I might do a tutorial on this. This is how it looks like so far. It's a black and white one, but yeah. So let me know if you enjoyed the video, if it helped you. My Instagram will be linked below, but I'll put it right here. And if you actually make a bracelet out of this tutorial, please post a picture and tag me. I want to see it, or just send me a picture. I want to see how it turned out. Let me know if this helped you. It will mean a lot, so it means I can make more of these. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye.